What's up guys? So today I'm going to be showing you a performance and tutorial for a really cool prediction style card trick that will get great reactions from your spectators. And if you are new here to my channel, make sure you do hit that subscribe button for more card trick videos like this one, AGT reveals and giveaways. And now let's go ahead and get right into this card trick. Okay, so I'm going to start off this trick by giving the cards some cuts here so I can get the cards mixed up. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making 3 predictions from the deck. So I'm going to go ahead and show you cards face up here. Let's say I'm going to make my 3 predictions. So let's say I have my first prediction, the 3 of clubs. And I'll make my second prediction, the Queen of Diamonds. And this third prediction that I'm going to make, I'm actually going to make this off camera because this is going to be a secret prediction that you guys are not going to see quite yet. So say I have my third and final prediction right here. I'm going to place that face down off to the side just like that. So once again, we have my 2 predictions that you guys see right here, the 3 of clubs and the Queen of Diamonds. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give the cards some cuts. Just give the cards some more cuts like this. And from here, if I had a spectator here, they could say stop anywhere they want to as I deal down cards face down, just like this. So keep in mind, this is a free selection. If I had a spectator here, they honestly could say stop anywhere they want to. So let's just say my spectator says stop right here. I'm going to go ahead and place my first prediction, the 3 of clubs, right where they said stop. And what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to give the cards some cuts like this. And my spectator, I'm going to follow the same pattern as I did the last time. They could say stop anywhere they want to once again. So let's say my spectator says stop right here. I'm going to place my second prediction, the Queen of Diamonds, right in the place where they said stop. So from here, keep in mind, my spectator could have said stop anywhere they wanted to. And all I need to do now is snap my fingers. And now I'm going to spread out the cards face down just like this. As you can see here, there are 2 cards that are face to face with my 2 predictions, just like this. I'm going to go ahead and show you these cards here. Let's take out the rest of the deck here. So we have 2 cards now that are face to face with my 2 predictions. And keep in mind, my first prediction was the 3 of clubs, and you happen to stop me at right where the soulmates of the 3 of clubs was, the 3 of spades. And my second prediction, the Queen of Diamonds, you happen to stop me at right where the soulmates of the Queen of Diamonds was, the Queen of Hearts. Now we need to bring things full circle here. My secret prediction that I had on the table the entire time was the Ace of Spades. And I'm going to show you that you happen to stop me at the 1, 2, and 3 other aces. So that is the card trick. I hope you guys like this one, and if you want to learn how to do it, go ahead and stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so I would classify this card trick as an intermediate trick just because there are some steps throughout the trick that you need to remember, and there are some sleight of hand moves. So that's why I would classify this as an intermediate trick. It's not too bad, don't worry. And since there is a setup for this card trick, this is a great trick to start out your routine with if you are doing a series of tricks to your spectator, because you can start out with this setup card trick and then get into some impromptu tricks after that. So the setup is quite simple. What you're going to do before you go up to your spectator is you're going to want to take out the 4 aces from the deck, the 2 red queens, and the 2 black threes. So from here, the setup is you're going to take a red ace. You can be either the ace of hearts or the ace of diamonds. You're going to take one of the 2 black threes. Then you're going to take the other red ace, the ace of diamonds. And then from here, you're going to take one of the 2 red queens. And then you're going to take the ace of clubs and then place it at the bottom. So you're going to take these 5 cards and just place these on top of the deck like this. So now you are left with the ace of spades, one of the 2 red queens, and one of the 2 black threes. So from here, this is still part of the setup. You are going to place your first black 3. This is going to be your first prediction somewhere near the bottom of the deck, just like that. It really doesn't matter. And you're going to go a little bit farther, and you're going to place your second prediction, the other red queen, in this case the Queen of Diamonds, a little bit farther, and then closer towards the top of the deck, without disturbing the order on top, which is that setup, you're going to place the Ace of Spades in it like that, which is going to be your third prediction. So guys, I know there is a kind of a significant setup for this trick, but don't worry, it's definitely worth it. Like I said before, this is great to start off your routine with. So just to clarify, that for the setup, you're going to have 1 red ace, the 1 of the black threes, your other red ace, 1 of the 2 red queens, and then the ace of clubs that goes on top of the deck. Then you're going to have your 3 predictions in the middle of the deck like that. So from here, you are ready to go. So you can go up to your spectator. You're going to tell them you're going to be doing a prediction style card trick, and kind of as you're talking to them, you're going to be doing any sort of false cut you want. to make it appear that you are mixing up the deck, but in reality you're keeping that same order on top. You can do a riffle shuffle, but you do run the risk of mixing up your 3 predictions in the middle of the deck and kind of getting them out of order, maybe moving those 3 predictions towards the top of the deck. So I would suggest just doing false cuts, because to a lay spectator, they're certainly not going to pick up on what you're doing. So you do your false cuts. You keep that order on top of the deck, and from here, you're going to tell your spectator that you're going to make your 3 predictions. So you're just going to go through, and you're first are going to find the first black 3. You're going to tell your spectator, okay, this is my first prediction. You're going to go through, find the red queen. This is going to be your second prediction. And the third prediction, you're going to tell your spectator this is going to be a secret prediction. You're just going to do it to yourself, keep the deck to yourself, and you're going to just go through and find the ace of spades. So you're going to take it out, put it face down off to the side. So from here, as you were talking to your spectator and kind of misdirecting them, again, pointing at your 2 predictions, you're going to be getting a pinky break above the top 2 cards. So just like this, you're going to keep that pinky break, and from here, you just need to get these top 2 cards to the bottom of the deck. So you can do a double undercut. It's pretty simple. You're just going to bring the bottom half to the deck, to the top, maintain that break, bring that top bottom portion to the top, and you just brought the 3 of clubs and the ace of hearts to the bottom. But what I did in the performance was a little bit more convincing that you're really mixing up the deck. So you're going to, again, you have your pinky break. Once you do that, you're going to transfer that to a thumb break, and then once you bring these bottom cards to the top, once you have this break, you're just going to put your pinky in it like this, and you're going to take the half of these cards from the top of the break, put them down in pile 1, the rest, bring those in pile 2, and then you have this remaining pile here at the bottom. You're going to put that in pile 1, and take all of these cards and bring them on the top of pile 2. So that is a little bit more complicated, obviously, to get these 2 cards at the bottom, but it just makes it a little bit more convincing that you're completely mixing up the cards. Either way works just fine. So from here, what you're going to do, you're going to tell your spectator that they can say stop anywhere they want to as you deal down cards from the top of the deck. So this is a good part about this trick. They can say stop wherever they want to, obviously, unless you go all the way to the top. The spectator is not going to make you deal down all the cards, so hopefully they don't. So you're gonna they say stop. Let's say right here. You're gonna place the 3 of spades into the deck like this. Your first prediction. And what you're doing here is you're placing directly on top of it the soulmate to the 3 of spades, the 3 of clubs, just like that. So from here, what it should look like, you should have the ace, one of the red aces on the bottom. So you're gonna have red ace, red queen, and black ace on the bottom of the deck. What you need to do from here is get this red ace, the ace of diamonds, to the top of the deck. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold the deck like this, pinky pull down the bottommost card, which is that red ace, then transfer that to a thumb break, just like so. And then you have this thumb break here under the ace of diamonds, the red ace. You're going to swing cut about half of the deck into your other hand. Keep in mind what you're doing here is you're just telling your spectator you're going to cut up the cards to get them more mixed up. From here, you're just going to drop this card on top of this packet here. So you're going to bring it over, drop the ace diamonds on top of this packet. You're going to act like to your spectator you're just swearing at the pack. You're going to drop it like that. And simply, you've just brought that card, ace of diamonds, to the top of the deck. And then you've kept the queen of hearts and the ace of clubs at the bottom of the deck like this. So from here, you're going to do the same thing as you did with your other prediction. Spectator is going to say stop wherever they want to as you deal down cards like this. So let's just say they said stop right here. You're going to place your other prediction, the queen of diamonds, into wherever they said stop. And what you're doing here is now you're placing the queen of hearts, the soulmate to the queen of diamonds, right on top of it like that. So from here, you are set up to do the final part of the trick. So you can tell your spectator, make sure you emphasize to them that they could have said stop anywhere they wanted to. And then they basically had a free selection with that. And then you're going to snap your fingers, do whatever you want. You are going to then spread out the cards face down like this. And now you're going to tell them that there is one card that's going to be face to face with the your prediction. So as you're kind of doing that, you're going to be make sure you're taking the cards to the left of your first prediction here. You're going to set those off to the side. Then you're going to leave the card that's face to face with it. You're going to go to your second prediction like this. Place those cards off to the side. Then you have this card that's face to face with your first prediction. You're going to take all the cards to the side of that. So from here, you're going to reveal to your spectator that they said stop wherever they want to, and they happen to say stop right where the soulmates were of your prediction. You're going to do that with your other prediction like this. And from here, what you're going to do is you're going to tell them that you need to bring things full circle and go back to your secret prediction that you had on the table the entire time. you will reveal to them that it was the ace of spades. And from here, this is the really killer effect part of the trick. You are going to turn over make sure you don't turn over the top cards. You're going to turn over the bottom cards of these 3 packets here. And if you follow the steps correctly for this trick, do everything correctly, they will be the 3 other aces, which match your secret prediction that was on the table the entire time. So guys, I know there are quite a few steps for this trick. It's not too bad once you get the hang of it. And like I have mentioned before, this is great to start off your routine with if you're doing this to a spectator. It does get great reactions. So that is going to conclude the tutorial for this really cool prediction style card trick. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you are new here to my channel, make sure you do hit that subscribe button for more card trick videos like this one, AGT reveals and giveaways. So that's going to conclude this video. I hope you guys liked it, and thank you for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.